You're on. But your real name's Rohit Mehta. You changed it to Ron when you bought your first Ron's coffee shop 6 years ago. Now you got 17 of them, with 8 more coming next quarter.
May I help you with something?
I like coming here because your Wi-Fi was fast. I mean, you're one of the few spots that has a fiber connection with gigabit speed. It's good. It's so good, it scratched that part of my mind, part that doesn't allow good to exist without condition. So I started intercepting all the traffic on your network. That's when I noticed something strange. That's when I decided to hack you. I know you run a website called Plato's Boys.
Pardon me?
You're using Tor networking to keep the servers anonymous. You made it really hard for anyone to see it, but I saw it. The onion routing protocol, it's not as anonymous as you think it is. Whoever's in control of the exit nodes is also in control of the traffic, which makes me the one in control.
I must ask you to kindly leave.
I own everything. All your emails, all your files, all your pics.
Get out of here right now, or I'll call the
police. You want them to find out about the 100 terabytes of child pornography you served to your 400,000 users? Personally, man, I was hoping it was just gonna be some BDSM stuff. You realize how much simpler that would have been?
I did not hurt anyone. I never did. That's my personal life.
I understand what it's like to be different. I'm very different, too. I mean, I don't jerk off to little kids, but I don't know how to talk to people. My dad was the only one I could talk to. But he died.
I'm sorry to hear that. How did he pass, may I ask?
Leukemia. Yeah, I definitely got it from radiation at the company he worked at, though I couldn't prove it. Now he's dead. Company's fine, though. Oh, hey. It's okay, Rohit. You don't have to worry anymore.
I don't understand. Are you blackmailing me? So that's what this is about. Money. That's all you care about. No. If I pay you now, you'll want more and more. No matter how much I give. You will inform the police anyway. I won't pay you, sir. Remember, you also broke the law.
Actually, you're right. Partly. See, I usually do this kind of thing from my computer, but this time I wanted to do it AFK. In person. Trying to work on my social anxiety. But there's always the threat of you fleeing after I call you out. You know, you tell your sysadmin to take your servers down, wipe all the data, so I made sure to include the current time and location on my anonymous tip.
Wait, hold on. I'll give you the money. I'll pay you. How much do you want? I'll pay you.
That's the part you were wrong about, Rohit. I don't give a shit about money. Step 1. Identify the target and its flaws. There are always flaws. I learned that early in life. My first hack, the local library, A vulnerable FTP server and its AS400. A far cry from the Android 0 days I'm using to own the FBI standard issue smartphone. The library was a test to see if I could even get into the system. I've since set greater goals. For instance, step 2, build malware and prepare an attack. At my fingertips, the 0 days wrapped in code like a Christmas present then becomes an exploit. The programmatic expression of my will. I live for this shit. Step 3, a reverse shell 2-stage exploit. The ideal package. Load the malware into a femtocell delivery system. My personal cell tower that'll intercept all mobile data. Similar to my first time when I found myself staring at late book fees, employee names, member addresses. Everything was revealed. The secret of the perfect hack, make it infallible. Hidden within the kernel is a logic bomb, malicious code designed to execute under circumstances I've programmed. Should the FBI take an image of the femtocell, all memory will self-corrupt or explode. Step 4, write the script. Why do it myself? Because that's how I learned and I know exactly what, when, and how it's going to run. I didn't do anything harmful my first time, just looked around, but I felt so powerful. 11 years old and in complete control of the Washington Township Public Library. Today is different. I hacked the world. Final step, launch the attack. Once I do, I'll own the Android phone of every FBI agent in that building. I'll own Evil Corp's network, applications, everything. Domain admin. This, the thrill of pwning a system. This is the greatest rush. God access. The feeling never gets old. I need to talk to the old sysadmin. The old IT guy set this up. There's an encrypted database on the old server I'm gonna need access to.
You want to talk to RT?
If that's his name.
I'll talk to Ray. See what's what.
Large MMS files to Gideon's phone drained it.
Corporate greed is a trickle-down desire that reaches even the bottom of the food chain. And for what? Wealth?
What the shit?
Power? It's a pathetic fable, and you, all safe, are a defender of this
shit. F Society knows us.
But your sweet dream is over and your nightmare is about to begin. We have warned that those who are complicit...
What the hell's happening now?
Those who aid the tyrants, those who accept the tyranny, have no place in the new order.
The distraction is momentary. Hopefully all I need.
They will know our justice, and we will show no mercy. Gideon Goddard, you are a lackey to your corporate overlords.
Someone shut this off.
Defending those that bleed the innocent. Serving them, slave to master.
It's ignoring the remote. They hacked our smart TV.
Congratulations, Mr. Goddard.
It's posted to our website.
And YouTube.
You will soon be finished.
In 90 seconds, this code will change. If I don't log in with it on my computer before then, I'll lose everything to time.
We are exposing your role to the world.
No, let it finish.
And the world is very angry.
"60 seconds. White Rose was right. We run from one deadline to the next."
Where's Elliot? are you doing?
I was working on the local backup.
Why weren't you in there with us?
I was worried about...
It just doesn't add up. All these events keep happening around your appearance, your disappearance.
Gideon.
Forget it. I don't want to hear it. Every member in this company stood in there watching the single worst thing that's happened to Allsafe. And where are you? At your cubicle? Doing what?
Gideon, I hate to
No,
interrupt,
not now,
but
Ollie.
Evil Corpse on the phone.
I'll be back. We're not finished here.
I know. You thought I didn't put the code in time, but I had to hide it quickly before Gideon saw it. Sorry. Have I told you what I saw when I hacked Gideon? When I peeked into his secrets? I saw a good, honest man. Gideon was wrong. I am finished here. I'm no good for him or this place. He was only protecting his people.
You gotta be kidding me, man. Come on. How are you gonna pay?
Looks a little busy.
The only hacker space with a dedicated fiber connection. Stay here, I'll find us a way to get on.
A CTF tournament. Capture the flag. It's like the Hacker Olympics. Teams around the world compete to solve challenges. Reverse engineering, protocol exploitation, forensics. The entire city's suffering an energy crisis while they're here exercising their inner anarchy. It's times like these I really wish I had a mute button for life. Isn't that better?
We're fucked. All the machines are taken. They're in the middle of the final round of the qualifier for a CTF. It's them versus 9 other countries, and from the scoreboard, the Koreans are ride or die. It's gonna take forever before this is over.
I could just win it for them. They let you save and load your game, restoring all the mines you found and all the cells you cleared. That's the weakness. The game trusts whatever data you give it to recreate the board. Poison the data. You can make it run whatever code you want.
We already thought about that. It won't work. There's a server-side key used to verify the game saves.
And without it, you just get a checksum error, which is why you play the game until you find the mines first. Once you know the full board, you can derive the key. And you already spotted the code injection vuln in the save handler function, right?
Shit, I never thought of that.
Dude, just let him on.
Wait, man. Need I remind you, I was a Cyber Patriot finalist?
Yeah, in middle school. If we don't make the top 3, we're not going to Vegas. He knows his shit better than you.
Fuck it. I've been at this for 4 fucking hours. I'm gonna deuce it out anyway. This is only not made for the faint-hearted.
I see them. Stay calm. If it's Dark Army, it's me they want, not you. You having an attack?
It's okay. Don't stop. It'll be fine. You need to help me. There's dark army everywhere. I saw that they have guns. Please.
Can you please take your hand off me and leave me alone?
Yeah, dude, I was just
Thank you. The back door had a hard-coded C2 domain pointing to a listener on Terrell's machine. All I have to do is hack the registrar and change the name server configs. Once I hijack the domain, I can shut down their access before the Dark Army notices.
Elliot.
I'm almost done. I shut the back door. I just have to uninstall.
Stand up and walk with us. Do it. Go down Cortland Alley.
What are you doing? This is them.
It's them I want to see.
Get in!
We're good, man.
No, you're not. That car she's eyeballing is FBI. They're following you. Been following you since you left the apartment. You're gonna want to get in.
Private event tonight. You can't be here. Everyone, back it up.
A short time ago, F-Society resurfaced with a new video, and while the contents of that video remain largely unconfirmed, it focuses entirely on an international investment firm, the Deus Group. It's a collection of powerful men whom F-Society claims to be guilty of international crimes. And as you can see behind me, onlookers have gathered with hopes of catching a glimpse of any Deus Group members.
前面出口搞定没？算了算了，你他妈的马上把车开来！
All this over a little pipsqueak in a hoodie.
Where are we at, kiddo?
I've got a bunch of numbers. I just can't tell if any of them are hers.
Truth be told, I never liked Mr. Alderson. His anxious demeanor, his juvenile anger. But he does bring something to the table. Well, for me. Mr. Alderson is the only person, I believe, actually able to hurt you. Truly hurt you. And clearly, you believe it too.
Going.
Elliot, what does he have to do with stage 2?
I was hoping you could tell me.
I could have just dropped him off at the door. You didn't have to.
I couldn't just leave him. I need to be here. You were right back there. I'm not special. It's Elliot. He's the one with the plan. The one they're taking seriously. You know, I always thought it was crazy we got away with this. I thought there was something special about me that made it happen. But it wasn't me, Mobley, Trenton, or Romero. It was him. It's always been him. When I was 5, our parents took us to Coney Island. It was my dad's idea of an Alderson family outing.
What are you doing? Making a high-powered antenna. I need to piggyback off someone else's Wi-Fi.
I remember looking up at this roller coaster thinking it was the highest thing I'd ever seen. Of course, I wasn't tall enough to go on it, so my dad went with Elliot, and I had to wait with my mom. I don't remember exactly what happened next, but somehow I got lost. You know, most kids get scared shitless when they're alone, but I wasn't. I loved it. All of a sudden, I felt someone grab me around the waist and pick me up. It was this old woman. She was skinny and tall. She had this smeared, almost pink lipstick. She held on to me tight. I thought about screaming, but I didn't. I didn't want to. And we went to Nathan's, and she said that I could have whatever I wanted. My parents never asked me what I wanted. Ever. It was the first time I ever really felt special. We started driving to her house, and I definitely remember thinking that something wasn't right, but I just looked at her and her lipstick and let it happen. And then we got to her house, and she showed me my room, and it had one of those beds with the curtains around it. And I did feel like a princess. I remember thinking that this is my new home and my new life, and I didn't have to see my parents ever again. It's like a wish I had that all of a sudden came true. And I went to sleep just hoping that this wasn't all a dream and I wasn't just gonna wake up in my old bed. And sure enough, the next morning I was still there. But then the police barged in. And when they took me downstairs, there were cops everywhere. I didn't even get to see the woman again. And then they put me in their car and took me home. I still wonder what my life would have been like if I had stayed. But if I had stayed, then I wouldn't have Elliot.
There are a lot of guys working on this. None of them could figure it out. What's that for?
For impersonating an NYPD officer. All cell carriers have a law enforcement hotline. Instead of hacking the carrier, if the situation's urgent enough, you can just ask them to track a block call for you.
Is it done?
Not yet. Need a few minutes for the spoof fax to go through. It needs to propagate through their system. No one in the world uses fax anymore except cops.
Half of me wants it to be him. Half of me doesn't. Before working for the Welleks, I had a list of clients. All of them eccentric in one form or another. I worked for this one guy who used to masturbate in the car. He used to have me drop him off at Carnegie Hall. He was a first chair violinist.
God. Now he wants to have a heart-to-heart. Focusing on you helps drown him out.
Those Stradivarius violins from the 1700s.
Like talking to someone in a crowded restaurant.
Take it everywhere with
All the other voices and noises fade into the background. Somehow your brain is able to decode the components of that complex auditory space. Can you feel it? Good. That gives us time to talk. Is Mr. Robot MIA because he's afraid? Afraid of what I might find when I'm done with this hack? Why did that phone call freak him out? Could he have lied about Terrell? What's his move here? Do you remember the last thing he wanted? He kept wanting to come back home, remember? There must be something here that he needs. He's been bringing it up since we left prison. Can you help? Can you look? Do you see anything?